Hey y'all, welcome back to Homegirl Homegirl. It's your girl Ken, and I'm back with another tarot talk, another tarot tea, another let's just get down to the nitty gritty, okay? So the first card that I pulled was Two of Cups. So I was like, oh, okay, we got some love shit coming in, right? And like, So this seems like it's just like a very positive like love read, sis. Like after the Two of Cups, I pulled like perfect match. I pulled divine protection. But what I'm really getting in the card that stuck out the most for me was love yourself first. And you have to realize the fact that you are and the fact that you did step out on faith and poured into yourself instead of pouring into external people, places, and things is what's bringing this love here. Is what's bringing in this manifestation of love that you've been requesting this whole entire time here. It's because you put yourself first. You stood on business here. And this can be with somebody that's like very, very protective of you, very just like compassionate, very passionate when it comes to you. Strong eye contact here, just like they melt. He, she, whatever energy you want to put on it, like they just melt when they're around you. Like I just see like a man just looking down at a woman, and just like the eyes just hold so much passion, so much just peace, so much like I will walk through fire for you here. And you're getting that energy because you're going to walk through fire for yourself here. You're going to step for you always, and you protect yourself so fiercely, and you love yourself so gently here. And that's what you're going to get in a person because you've shown yourself that energy. And you also have to realize too as well, like you deserve good shit. You deserve somebody that's going to view you as the sun here. So I have the sun here, and I have the lady. The picture in this photo here, she is like raising her hands up to the sky, and the sun is coming up. And I just feel like you're going to be this person's sunshine, or this person can be, this going to be your sunshine here. And it's just going to be like happy times, good vibrations, and just laughter and just joy here. And it's just going to be something that I feel like you haven't experienced either in a very long time, or you haven't experienced it. This person is going to put you in like your very, I wouldn't even say soft girl, because I feel like you put yourself in your soft girl era, but like this person is just going to really have you sitting deep in your divine feminine energy here. This person is going to be very just very in tune with you. He's very intuitive too as well. I have Cancer here. I have Aquarius. And I have here, Aquarius is upside down here. But I feel like Aquariuses are very creative. They're really good fucking friends too as well. That's the one thing I would say about Aquarius, is they're really good friends. And maybe that's how you guys will start off. You guys are going to start off as just friends, and it's going to just bloom from there, and it's going to have just such a divine impact in your life here. And this relationship is very special, it's very unique. I have acquired taste here. Like this is and you have like a black version of the Mona Lisa as the photo here. I just heard somebody make a really sharp turn, like or maybe they broke. No, that was a really sharp turn. And yeah, maybe like you're being divinely guided to this person, but divine timing is here too, so you have to be patient here. And it's kind of like you made a detour. Maybe it was a sudden detour too as well, and maybe it didn't seem sudden to you because maybe you're like, I gotta get with the program, I gotta stick with my program, like it's real strict over here. So maybe you pivoted when a lot of people didn't expect for you to pivot. Maybe you made a different choice when it came to love, when it came to external relationships. And it caught a lot of people by surprise. And also maybe you realize that you are acquired taste. You know that you are a unique person. You know that you come with a lot of good shit, and a lot of people cannot hope that. A lot of people, you know, aren't ready for the heart that you have, for the love that you give here. So this divine protection can also be your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, just like, you know, protecting you from certain people, places, and things. Because, you know, just as I always say, just as, you know, God hears your prayers, the devil does too. So you have to be aware and use your discernment and know that certain people are sent to knock you off your fucking square. And for you to not get to a point of which that you need to really, for all this stuff that you're manifesting to really come in. Yeah, this person is very, very passionate. They like to kiss too. Very passionate, very physical person. I have here on and the acceptance card here, like just somebody wrapped in their hands around somebody else, and above that on the perfect match card, they're just passionately kissing. On the Two of Cups card, they're passionately kissing, and it's just like they're gonna be very affectionate. They're not a nonchalant motherfucker. I can't stand a nonchalant motherfucker. I need you to be very chalant, okay? Very chalant, very like, yo, like they see you as a blessing. They see you, they honor you, they value you, and they want you in their world pretty much, and they're willing to be patient. They're willing to, you know, do what they need to do to make you comfortable so that you can let them in here. You also too as well can be having like dreams. Listen to your dreams as well. Listen to, I wouldn't say listen to, but not listen to, that's not the right word. Maybe you need to listen to somebody. Maybe you need to, maybe there's something that you need to listen to. A voice message? Is it more, or listen, a voice message, but also too as well in your dreams. Not listen to your dreams, but listen to your dreams, meaning see what the messages that are in there, what are they trying to tell you, what is God trying to make you see. Just because he does drop gems, they drop gems, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, they drop gems in your dreams. And that's so funny because the dream that I had this morning, it was about my ex, which I haven't dreamed about him in a very long time. But it was like we were in an okay space, but I kept wanting to leave. Like I kept wanting to find a way out. I wasn't satisfied, but I never spoke up in the dream. It was weird. And I think that message is that, you know, when you're unhappy with somebody, when the relationship isn't fulfilling you, or when you have doubts or insecurities, or when your gut just isn't trusting it, run. You know, have faith that your higher self, 3-3, have faith that you know yourself and you know your desires. And just because something seems like, quote unquote, seems like it's this and that, then sometimes you have to just go with your gut regardless of what it seems like, because everybody has masks. I'm seeing the scream. Everybody has masks. Everybody doesn't have good intentions for you, and it's the people that you would never really expect that could do you the dirtiest here. So you have to be mindful of reconnections with old souls, old situations. You have to be mindful that, you know, that sometimes going back isn't always the right choice here. And you have to realize you always have a choice, but remember there's consequences to your choices and your actions. So you have to be mindful of that. You have to be mindful of people, places, and things here. your throat chakra could be important too. Like, yeah, like in my dream, I just like wouldn't speak up, like, and it was just weird. Like, it was just like I wanted to leave. I wanted to tell him that I didn't want to do it anymore, but I just couldn't find the words, or I wouldn't do it, or it just wouldn't be the right time and place. And when you are afraid to speak up, or when you are when you feel like your boundaries aren't being held up, it's time for you to move, and you have to advocate for yourself. I always tell my patients that you have to advocate for yourself. There's only so much that everybody else can do for you, but you gotta step for you. If you're not gonna step for you, how do you expect for the next motherfucker to do it? Like, just being like, realistic about the situation. You have to put yourself first. And you have to sometimes be selfish. And it's weird because the world says women always have to wait for something. We always have to wait for Prince Charming to come get us. We always have to make decisions based off the people that are around us. Or if you're in a relationship, like let's say a situation of like, oh yeah, like I'm in a relationship and I just got a job offer in Seattle and I live in New York, but I have my boyfriend and this is that, and I just don't think that this is the right time and all this other stuff. And it's like, no, because truthfully, if men are known for being selfish as shit, and not even on like, they do, they be on like that weird, dirty shit, cheating, scandal shit. Like, no, like men are very selfish to a point to where it's like, it's something that comes into their energy and comes into their life that's going to benefit them, like a nice ass job, opportunity somewhere else, opportunity in a different company, even if it's in the same city. If somebody does some fucked up shit, they cut ties and they go for what the fuck they want. 4:14 on the clock. They go for what they feel like is going to benefit them in the long run. They're going to take their risk. They're not going to care about externally what's going on with people, places, and things. They're worried about them. They're worried about how this next move is going to benefit them in the long run here. And you need to have, that energy. You have to have that energy of like, okay, what do I want? What am I willing to do to make sure that I get what I want, that I get what I deserve here? That's the most important thing. Sometimes when we do rule with our heart, it's too externally connected to things where it's not beneficial for us. At the center of your heart, at the center of your being, it should be you. And when you do those things, when you pour into yourself and you move how you should move, that's when this divine partner will come in. He's just gonna have you cheesing, bitch. Just cheesing, just cheesing. You're not gonna have to sacrifice yourself for this person because they're gonna water you in return. There's a lot of blue here. They're gonna water you in return. They're gonna appreciate you in return. They're gonna pour back into you. They're gonna be emotionally available too as well. Maybe you've dealt with people who aren't emotionally available. People who are cut off from their higher self as well. With this Aquarius being reversed here. But don't rush the process. And it's going to come when you least expect it. Trusting the plan. Here we go. Yeah. Trusting the plan. Trusting that God's going to make something shake for you always. That He's going to bring this person in. It might not be when you're ready. Truthfully, it might not be when you're ready. But it's when... This is going to come when the life plan that God has for you is ready for this person to come in. When it's not when you continuously do the work, because the work is going to continuously have to be there. Even if you get in a relationship, if you don't get in a relationship, you're going to always have to do the work, because the work is self. It's not about who you got in your life. It's about who you are to yourself. And you are your strongest you are your strongest soldier. Remember that. Accept that. Accept yourself. Love yourself. Continuously do that. And everything will fall into place. And just trust the process. Trust that God hears your prayers and trust that what you're seeking will find you. So happy healing, and I hope that this helps. Tongue tie. Ooh, this one person gonna have you stuttering and shit. Like what? Just a cheesing bitch. Oh my god. It's gonna be like, it's probably gonna feel like it's too good for it to be true. But remember, you deserve good shit too. 999. All right, bye.